Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked 2 Challenge with only viewer picks. We are playing some... Dude, good thing I didn't put down my ward. I literally pressed the button to put down a ward too and didn't go off. Thank goodness. We would have double boarded. We were playing some Zoe Mid today. They said to go Zoe Mid with Detention CDR build. I didn't really know how I could find that, so I went through some of his YouTube videos, and I saw a little bit. It seems like he doesn't always go it, I guess. I don't really know what the exact build path is because there was a build where he just kind of went standard Zoe. So I think it's just Proto Belt first is what we're going to be going. Into Lichbane or something. Anyways, we're playing Zoe versus Syndra. I don't like this matchup, but of course we do have better early game. Zoe is about early game. If you want to be good at Zoe, you have to normally get pretty fed early on. You have a ridiculous kit because your kit doesn't have an ultimate, and a lot of champions that don't have ultimate kits mean that your champion's base abilities are just better than a lot of other champions' base abilities, which is a huge deal. Got a massive bubble hit off, so I get a good Q off. So during the early game, I like getting first shove a lot of the time. By getting first shove, you're able to like get nice pressure off. And then from then onwards, we do short Qs, auto attack weave in between. Every single time you use an ability on Zoe, your next auto attack is empowered, which is of course amazing. Even if she jukes that there, it doesn't really matter because now she's just gonna die. So what I did is that I stepped up because I knew I was going to reach level 3 before her. Plus also, I know that Syndra just used her... She's only level 2 and she doesn't even have her E yet, so she can't just stun and then back away. And Zoe, your damage is really good because your Q can be used twice. The first one is throwing the Q out, the second one is like telling it where to go. So that means I can auto attack weave in between it. And then also, even if I miss my E, I still have another auto attack weave. So you have bonus auto attack damage. And bonus auto attack damage means that even if you miss all of your abilities, if you're fighting somebody, you can still deal a lot. So I'm just gonna be abusing that. And then if my bubble misses, it's chill. Because I know that even if it misses... Anyways, even if it misses, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna kill this guy. Wow, she went for my teammate rather than me. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to beat her, so I'm just gonna pick up the flash and run away, though. That's fine. I mean, I got 2 more kills, and I have 3 kills. I have literally all of the kills on the team, actually. Oh! I hate it when people don't pay attention. That's so frustrating, bro. At least somebody got it, but like, why do you not want mid lane? Even if I'm bot lane, there's no way that I could get mid fast enough, and he was on reset because he was dead. Also, I'm building the wrong items. We're gonna go the CDR Zoe thingy. Do something like this. So yeah, everything's working out so far. Zoe's pretty straightforward, but now that I faced a Zoe recently as Lux, and I completely destroyed her, and I realized that I feel like the biggest mistakes if you're bad at Zoe is that you need to be confident with like your movement. You need to be like even sidestepping while you're using your Q if you're trying to like go forwards. If you're gonna get hit by like enemy abilities, and also, doing short Qs is always the way to harass inside a lane. Long Qs will almost never land, and the only reason that I use long Qs is because of one purpose, which is trying to hit the minion wave. Because getting first shove on every single wave is really broken. You're able to leave lane, you're able to look for bubbles over walls to get your opponent. You can check brushes for pink wards. Having first shove is ridiculous. It is so powerful. In fact, I probably could have roam bot sooner and even affected this if I was paying attention a little bit more, but I wasn't. This guy will take a while to kill, but it's fine. The reason why it's gonna take a while is because I couldn't bubble him just yet, but now I can, so it's fine. So, we are really fed, which is exactly what we want to be doing early on. The reason why Zoe is also very OP during early game, and also, another good thing to know about Zoe is that it's easy to get fed, but it's hard to win games. It's totally normal on this champion more than other champions to get as fed as I am now and think that it's the most free game ever, and then you just lose. Like, I've had 15 kill, like, 2 death, so, like, really good KDA, not even, like, massive death games, losses. Because carrying on Zoe gets increasingly difficult as the game continues, and people, if your verse is a bunch of tanks and they all build merc treads and they are strong themselves, there's like no way Zoe can kill them. She's not a control mage, she's like more of like an assassin in a way, I guess. Anyways, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted with that whole entire thing was Zoe W is also broken. Because if you get into team fights, skirmishes, not team fights, because team fights happen more like 5v5 later in the game, but joining any fight side lane, if you have a flash you get to pick up, that's ridiculous. Zoe W being able to like take other people's flashes is bonkers, of course. There's a Riven, yeah, I know, I'm coming, I'm on the way. I can help out with this if our teammate can't. Hopefully I don't like face check Riven and die though. Yeah, she's not even here. Zoe R is a bit of a special case ability. You can see over walls with it. Normally, if you use a dash ability, like Ezreal E, you can't see over a wall. You can go over walls, but you can't see over them. I can literally see over them, which is weird, but yeah, that's a bit of a unique thing you can do to not put yourself directly into some harm's way, right? So we're going to try to influence bot lane again because they're getting dove. I don't even think I can help them, though. Killing this guy might be kind of challenging, right? Oh, I would miss that. Yeah, I'm just dead. I messed up. I can't be missing my bubble like that. That's such a big deal. I got myself killed. Well, at least, oh, nice. Also, Ezra got an assist from that. Mundo is a character that is very difficult to kill as Zoe, by the way, because he has high HP, so him getting fed, unfortunately, is quite bad. It's my mistake for how I played it. I just had to land my bubble there to probably be able to get him. It's still okay, though. We have our Proto Belt done. This is a tankier build than usual. It is kind of nice having Proto Belt, I guess, because it will extend our Q range. If you don't understand Zoe Q, it has infinite range. It fizzles if Zoe's not within the range that it can go, which is this little thing. But even if that thing shows up, you can extend it by continuing to move with it all the way back. So, yeah. I'll take a little bit of damage. You got me. That was a tilt Proto Belt for sure. Not a good trade whatsoever. She's probably dead here. It was way too ballsy for her to try to kill me there. Even if she lands everything, I'm pretty sure if she lands QE, which she did, right? And she ulties me, I'm not gonna die. She just doesn't have enough damage yet. So that's why I didn't care about just, like, tanking it. Because I know Zoe's damage is quite high. Versus squishy targets, if somebody's, like, about half HP, all you do is press E on them. If you land it, they're gonna die. Very straightforward. Not difficult at all. We're just gonna base here. The tension in his build did not go Ionian. I thought he would, but it showed Sorks, so we're gonna go Sorks. And then it was actually Lichbane, and inside the game that I watched, they went Ludens afterwards. So Lichbane Ludens is just like a later Ludens, I guess. Ow. How could you hit me like that? I'm on the way bot side again for another skirmish fight. Do we have Relentless? Oh yeah, we do. Love Relentless on Zoe. Relentless Hunter is the move and speed one. Darn it, dude. That really landed on me. Holy crap, I almost died there. This bubble cuts her. Sometimes you can use bubbles just to cut people off. You don't even have to kill them. Or, like, hit them, right? So that bubble made it so Nico couldn't run. Right? You don't only have to think of bubbles as a way to hit people. You can use it as a cutoff tool. Kind of similar to Ziggs E. I know Ziggs is not a champion that I ever play, but I always like Ziggs E for that purpose. She just used her ultimate. I just landed the proto belt. Dude, I could have double proto belted. That would have been so goofy if I did. She's very lost. What, you're Syndra? Is that what you're saying? So I said Lichbane next, so that's where we're gonna go. We have been part of 10 KP this game, the most in the game by a pretty significant amount. The next highest is Volibear and Karma with only 6. But that could all be the Syndra kills that I got, because she has 4 deaths, and I don't think that, Oh, actually, no. Volibear did kill her once, huh? So, even though I missed my E, I'm still auto-attack weaving. We know that our auto-attack weave plus just, like, short-range Qs is the way to do it. You saw how I didn't do a long-range Q? I kind of do sideways Qs. Like, normally you'll see me, like, use it like this, like that, to try to catch them. It's kind of a unique way of doing it. Since top lane's also losing, I'm gonna assume that they're probably just gonna FF pretty soon. Most likely. Because I feel like their Fed members that are doing good aren't even, like, happy about the game state. I'm pretty sure they're frustrated at their mid laner because of how many deaths that they have, because of how many times I rotated bot. Insane comeback. Damn, whoa. E-girl insult. That's crazy. So now that we have Lichbane, that just means that our auto-attack weaving is going to be even more powerful. I'm not a big fan of this because I love going Zoe one-shots with my Q more than this type of playstyle, which is more of get in your face, and I will just do the short-range Qs and try to kill you with... Dude, I am getting so many proto belts from these balloons that are on the ground. I'm on the way mid lane, see if I can get there in time. I do have 2 proto belts here, but... Damn, I would mess that up. I'm kind of upset because I should have been able to kill Nika. Ooh, do I get a penta? No, my pentakill. Dang, it was a penta angle for sure, huh? I'm really disappointed right now. Well, I'm worth 1k. We managed to still do a lot during that team fight. My Lichbane just was purchased and has already done 500 damage there. Let's just go Spellslinger plus also a Medjai's because I'm just so freaking fed. The next item is going to be the Ludens to get even more CDR. Also, I think that Ludens I mean, it gives 10 ability haste, but like other items that give CDR would be like Horizon Focus, but Horizon Focus's effect is just like not good. Horizon Focus doesn't give any bonus damage anymore because they changed it, but meanwhile, if I go Ludens, it gives us bonus damage. So that feels really, really nice. Yeah, Relentless Hunter on Zoe, though, just feels insane because a lot of times you shove out waves and then immediately try to join every single possible fight that you can, and Relentless is out of speed movement. So I get to run across the map very quickly. Zoe Airplane Mode for old school Pekin Wolf watchers that even know what the reference is. I can't kill that guy. It's not possible. That Mundo is ulting, so he is just invincible. Also, he has his passive up, so even if I bubble him, it doesn't do anything. As well. Because Mundo is immune to the first CC that hits him when he has passive. I can just kill this Lucian with one bubble here, just land it, and then you're just screwed. Lichbane proc. This is a bubble cutoff moment, so once again I just continue fighting them because we'll just win. Why is Syndra trash-talking Mundo? I don't understand. Or wait, no. Maybe she's not complaining about him. Maybe she's complaining about... She says my Nico is upset, so maybe she's defending Mundo. I don't really know. No! Dude. What just happened is that I Q flash proto-belted to extend my Q range because I thought I saw an angle to just immediately one-tap one of them, but what instead happened was that I think that it hit Lucian when it was on the way. So unintentionally hit him, and then because that hit him, then I died. Because I think that I probably would survive if I was able to pull that off. Because the only reason why I died is because I got Nico ultied, and her getting hit by a long-range Q at that point would probably just one-tap her. I think that it would have done enough. I saw an angle that I thought was going to be crazy. When you have so many summoners under your disposal and, like, things to use and, like, Protobelt to extend your range, it really opens up, like, kind of insane plays. Long-range Qs, as I've mentioned, are, like, not normally that good, but if you do a long-range Q into, like, Flash to extend it, or, like, Hextech Rocket Belt, the enemy normally doesn't juke it as frequently as other times. So, yeah. Dude, I am so quick. Look at my movement speed. It's because I have Medjai's, and Medjai's also gives us bonus movement speed. I don't know why I'm going down here. There's a freaking Mundo here. As if I want to fight this guy. Dude, look at all these roses. All the roses. I don't think I can follow it up, can I? Oh, you missed. There's like a Syndra. Not that it matters too much, I'm just saying like she could try to stun from that angle. Dang, I almost killed him. Their Protobelt extension was close. I have exhaust here, so this should help out a ton with the Riven trying to kill me. That's the reason why okay, if you are forward, remember that most people just immediately initiate on you because you know that they can deal like a ton of damage to you, because R-ing forward means that you're gonna immediately have to go back the same way, right? But if you do R forward and have like a summoner like exhaust, then when they initiate on you, you're gonna be fine. Like, I would never go forward as hard as I did unless I knew that I would be safe. Short range Q there. Oh, nice. I got that guy just barely. Goodness, I'm just smurfing. I almost have 1 kill per minute. High CDR Zoe doesn't feel bad. I haven't really tried this build. Doesn't feel bad at all. Because, I mean, being able to spam is quite OP. The more frequently I can spam, the better. The next item I would definitely go is just a straight death cap. Because Zoe Q, if you think Lux Ultimate does a lot, a reason why I like Zoe is because I'm huge on big damage. Like, big burst. That's kind of why, like, I enjoy Xerath, but he's not very burst heavy. Zoe Q has 150% AP ratio, so it's even stronger than a Luxar. In fact, I believe the base damage is also higher too. Okay, actually it's about even. My base damage right now on my Zoe Q is... Nope, never mind, it is higher. It does like 400 and like... I mean 550 or something. Anyways, let's see if I can find somebody here. Oh, that didn't kill her. The reason why that didn't kill her is because one of the most powerful effects that anybody could ever have will always be... That hit Mundo, so that didn't CC him. Damage reduction by a percentage. And that's what that does. Reduce the amount of damage you take by 25%, so I just don't deal much. I could have waited for it to expire, though. Let me grab the Yomus. I really want that flash, honestly. Let me just grab that. I just did a short range Q onto the Cinder there, like, really quickly. Cinder's trying to all-in me, but doesn't really deal that much damage, I would say. I did hit that guy with a Q, not that it really matters, though. Oh, we got Soul, nice. Did she just try to... Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I predicted where she would dash, that's funny. Yeah, this Mundo is a menace, dude. That guy just does not die. He's so freaking strong. And I'm not going to deal that much to him as the game continues, too, since I'm building a decap. Is this warded? I was trying to look for Riven, because it looked like she was about to go mid to clear out the wave. She didn't want to, though. Close. Unsuccessful. That's already gone, so I don't really care about it. Damn, if I proto-belted and used my flash and everything, I probably could have killed her there. I used that to look over the wall, but not actually go over to see if I could find her. She wasn't there, though. Proto-belt was to check the brush, because if she was in it, I probably could have gotten her. We have... No, what am I saying? Okay, I thought that I already had a needless. If I did have a needless already, this would be a decap purchase. I just realized that we don't, though, so... I'm not gonna stay on the map until I finish my item. That's gonna take so freaking long. Oh my gosh, Poppy might die. Oh, never mind. That healing was kind of bonkers. I'm on the way bot side to just join any fight. On the way. Ouch. Mundo Cleaver is annoying. Once again, looking over the wall to see if anybody's camping. A lot of people inside of higher ranks, how they pick you is they sit around walls, not even just brushes. So I have to be careful of that. I just got the person there. I got that person too. Is this another pentakill in the making? No! I'm not gonna be able to do this. Do I die? I don't. I got 21 kills though. So yeah, that was me playing Zoe Mid with the unique CDR build that I've never really tried before. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Successful Zoe game. Definitely how you want to be playing it. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll give it to Poppy because I feel like she was the only one that wasn't typing. I wasn't really paying attention to who was freaking out that game, but 51,000 damage, which is about 2,000 damage per minute for the entire game, starting from minute 1. So pretty close to that. I know that it's like obviously off, but come on, it's kind of close to that. So thanks for watching again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Like the video if you liked it. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary of the Unranked Challenger with only viewer picks. We are playing some Kindred Jungle today into a Gwen Jungle. They just said to play Kindred Jungle because they feel like I've never played it. I feel like I have a video on Kindred Jungle, but maybe it was Kindred Mid, I'm not really sure. Kindred is a champion that has a stacking mechanic. She feels very good if you can get that stacking mechanic up to 4, because that's the first spike where you get 75 bonus attack range, so it's kind of important to normally get that. I'm not really sure how healthy Gwen's clear speed is, so sadly I feel like I can't really invade. I started Q just to get the ward down on her raptors. Gonna start W next because W makes it so your Q gets a lower CD on it. How Kindred works is that you're basically an auto attacker. Your whole entire kit kind of revolves around auto attacking. Your Q is a little hop that gives you bonus attack speed. When you use your W, it creates this oh god, dude. I can't even do this, can I? I knew it. My damage is just not enough for that. That sucks. Oh, well. Anyways, whenever you use your Q, you get bonus attack speed. It's also a hop, which is very effective, so you can go over walls very easily. When you have your W field, if you continue hopping inside of the field, it reduces the cooldown of your hop significantly. So normally you want to stay within that field. Also, you have a wolf that bites people, which is pretty powerful because it does percent current HP. So if they're healthy, they take a lot. The marks also just buff all of your abilities to be like just better versions of themselves. But the attack range is the most powerful effect that you can get from Kindred for the 4 marks. That's why it's like so important to get it. Getting the bonus attack range is just so substantial because in the end you're still just all about applying your auto attacks. Obviously our clear speed is not that fast because of what we did, so our mistake has kind of made us a bit slower. That's okay though. I should have saved a hop to go over this wall so I could have made it here faster. I know I just used double smite as well, so I'm going to be even later to the scuttle crab, which kind of sucks, but I'll just hope that she's not already on it, and if she is, then unfortunate. And she is not. So how the marks work is that when first scuttles spawn, it will mark one of them. So luckily it's on our side. You can't actually tell until it spawns. I am waiting to see if there's any way for me to kill this guy. I get his flash. In most cases, if I'm playing a champion that has a dash ability and they aren't playing a dash ability champion, I would say that it's worth, Okay, we're gonna try to do a dive here. Nice. This should be a successful fight for us, honestly. Oh my god, I'm out. That's why Kindred is really strong at, like, doing crazy invades like that. My god. So to go over, like, Kindred, right? You put down your W field lasts a very long time. When I was behind the Sona and the Vayne, when I put down my W field, it will try to find anybody to hit, and if there's nobody to hit, then, like, no minions or anything, it will just automatically, obviously, target champions. So that was very nice because we just get a little bit of free damage onto them. And then if we get free damage onto them, that's going to obviously be very good for the dive. And then I also have my hop all the time. What your E does is that you press it and it does no damage. It will mark somebody, and when they are marked... One second, I was thinking about what I wanted to buy. I think Trinity Force is best. Anyways, when you mark somebody with your E, which is different than what I'm talking about with these marks too, when you press it, they get slowed, and then they have if you do 3 auto attacks onto them, it will, like, execute them. It does damage, and it crits, and it does more damage the lower they are. So a lot of times you want to put it onto somebody when you either want to fight them immediately, if you think that you can deal enough. Otherwise, you could, like, try to save it for, like, half HP, 60% HP or so. It looks like Victor was last hitting bot. Never mind. Okay, they already got that. I'm pretty happy with getting 2 marks during the early game. You can see the next mark on the map is now her Raptors. I'm not really sure if I can actually rotate to that. I feel like I should probably just do my camps. Because I feel like if I go to her Raptors and they're not done and I have to go back to my camps, the tempo play is just, like, so bad for... I'm just gonna be so busy and I don't have any time to do anything for my teammates, and... It's probably better just to try to get to level 6, because level 6 is pretty strong too. Anyways, when we were bot lane, all we did is just mark the Vayne and kill her. 3 auto attacks. I guess the Rakan actually was the one who killed her, but... I don't think I can get top lane fast enough, sadly. Victor is quite low. Okay. Will Gwen try to do this? I don't have any smites, so this could be, like, extremely stupid. We'll see. I'm trying to just pay attention to the map right now and see if anybody's going to rotate for us. Yeah, there's one. I still have my smite, or I don't have a smite, but, like, the smite is coming back up. It won't be fast enough. I think we just get this. Alright, cool. I mean, that's fine with me, I guess. I don't really know how easy it would be to dive this Victor. Depends on if I find the Gwen. Darn, I messed it up. It's my fault. Well, if I die here, it's my fault. My bad, bro. He walked into my ultimate. I'll give him a free blue buff. Enjoy. Enjoy the free blue buff. What I did is that I wanted to try to kill him and then use my ultimate to keep myself alive, but I guess my damage just isn't enough, so I misplay it badly, sadly. My mistake. After I do this, I'm just gonna probably invade the Gromp and try to take it, because that's a mark on the map, as you can see. Oh, dang. Never mind, my team overextended, so they're just gonna die now. Also go for this, I don't care. If they want to try to fight me to stop me from taking it, then they can. Go ahead. One more auto attack would kill that guy. I did get my mark, though. I could have probably taken it if the team didn't commit so hard down here and die. But, oh well. It's chill. At least I was able to get another one because I only need one more to go. It's just a bit of a clown fiesta game, but that's not necessarily the worst for Kindred in the first place, because Kindred's scaling is really strong. Top lane is losing, it's chill. My bot lane is still performing pretty well. A lot of the deaths that have been happening have been, like, my fault in the first place for, like, throwing the game a little bit. Or, like, not just mistakes. It's not throwing. We don't really have necessarily a lead. Damn, the other mark is up. Do I want to just rush it? I feel like I do. Because I don't think that I can get to that fight fast enough anyways. Don't have my Trinity Force yet. She might have her item, so we're just going to have to try to outsmite her. Doesn't matter. We got it. Nice. And that is very sick for us. You only need to take the big one. You don't need to take all the small raptors or anything. I'm gonna go top lane after I do this Scuttle Crab. Oh, wow. He already backed away. Bro? Nice. So that's why Kindred Ultimate is so freaking effective. If your teammate is losing, being on the losing side doesn't feel as bad as other champions, in my opinion. I hate facing Kindred when she is on the losing side. Of course, if she's on the winning side, that also, like, sucks too, but, her ultimate is so substantial for, like, denying the enemy from getting a bigger lead, and then being able to stop them from killing your allies is so big. So we managed to save Gnar and get a kill. Even though Kindred Ultimate literally treats everybody equally, like, it also prevents enemy deaths, it just is kind of insane that it just feels so damn strong. Nice. I'll just take some of these, I guess. That doesn't kill her. That's sad. Did I just not wait for my Sheen proc or something? Anyways, we're starting to get pretty powerful. It's a lot easier to also jump on top of people, as you can see. I can, like, I have more attack range now, of course. As I mentioned, we got the 4 mark. So our Q gets more attack speed, our W does more % damage with the wolf that you spawn, and then your E, I think, does more slow and also executes more. And then the reason why apparently Trinity Force is good is, I mean, your Q is a very low CD, so Sheen procs feel very nice on her. And then you normally go crit, because you do have crit scaling, and your E can deal crazy damage late game. Wow, that did some pretty insane damage to me there. That kind of hurt. Okay, so I'm just going to take that. We have a crazy buy. As I always do with jungle, I always like overstay with how much gold that I have, and I have like 3,000 gold. Why do I do that so frequently? It's crazy how often I do that. I'm gonna go Collector into like Infinity Edge, I think. Damn. That was really close mid lane with the fight. Too bad, I feel like Victor kind of got fed through me, so... Even though the Annie is honestly popping off pretty hard CS-wise compared to him. Okay, well, Yunara is 100% dead. There's no objectives up, so it's kind of chill for her to die, I think, because we can just play for the dragon afterwards. Plus, Rift Herald is spawning right now, and maybe I can just rush it. Because they just sent so many people bot side, and Gnar has a lot of pressure top. So through my top lane pressure, I can maybe start it. Just hit the back of the Rift Herald. Dang, Gnar's gonna not help me with this, so I'm just gonna be doing it on my own. Interesting. Then this is, like, I guess not the best to do anymore, but I'm just gonna try to finish it quickly anyways. Got it. I'm just gonna take it and then leave. And then dragon spawning in 10, so we just immediately rush that, I think. Oh my god. Is she okay? He's kind of getting engaged on hard. Kindred ultimate was pretty big here to at least deny them for a second. I know this guy might kill me. Nope. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so like the enemy team committed so many resources to kill my teammates, right? Like the Yunara and me. And then popping my ultimate, but they are fearful that they themselves are dying. And of course, they don't have like the option of using my ultimate. It's my ultimate. So being able to pop it, and then if they didn't stay inside, they're all low HP while I'm with my teammate being low HP inside of ours where we can't die is just so freaking strong. I swear, Kindred Ultimate is such an underrated ability for like the strength that it gives your teammates. It's so nuts. And then people like see that you're low, and sometimes they commit because, I mean, who knows? They might be able to get you. If you don't know, at the end of the Kindred Ultimate, it heals everybody inside, ally or enemy, and it heals, that little bit of healing sometimes catches people off guard. So, like, when Camille tried to go for us, we were able to be completely fine. Dude, I am just getting no extra marks after 4, but that's okay. All we needed is 4 in the first place. So after you get the 4, every single 3 marks afterwards gives you bonus attack range, which is like, okay. So why would you want the 4? It only gives you 25 instead of 75, so it's 1/3 as effective. So that's why it doesn't really matter. Of course, it is very nice. If you, for some reason, get, like, 15 marks. That's insane, by the way. If you get 15 marks, you're, like, broken. Your attack range is so freaking bonkers. Because you're like a Caitlyn, but you have a short CD dash. So you build Infinity Edge, you build, like, Rapid Fire Cannon, and you can hit people from really far away just to, like, poke them. It's so busted. There's another mark. I guess I could probably just start going for marks because I'm so strong, right? I'm down to fight everywhere. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for my mark because it doesn't... Is this Vayne just griefing? Okay, she flashed. That's fine with me. As you saw, my damage is a little bit insane. Even without any crit chance, I still was able to, like, kind of almost one-shot her just with a few auto attacks with my E on her. I know that the enemy team is playing, like, super hard for topside. I just feel like it's better for us to just continue taking their base. I'm okay with trading. I'm also not really dying to this guy. Like, he just popped everything just to chunk us. It's not gonna kill us, though. There's a bot Scuttle Crab up. I'll just go take that. Our CS per minute compared to Gwen is way better. Also, the reason why I don't immediately just mark whoever I'm fighting is because it takes forever for the mark to even, like, begin. So, like, if I mark this guy, it's gonna take time. I think it's time for me to try to run. I'm probably just gonna die here. No way, I didn't kill. But I'm alive, though. Rakan saved me so hard. My auto attack didn't go on the correct target. I had 2 marks on that Gwen, and I think I could have killed, and it didn't work, so. As you can see, I got the triple mark off there. This Camille's gonna come for me. I swear. Okay, never mind. She decided to go for my teammate instead. Dude, I got no mark, though, because I didn't hit the freaking vein that was... Whatever. Doesn't even matter. I'm gonna go for my mark instead of the... instead of the Otacon. I don't care. I'm going for it. I don't think that we can end. One thing that Kindred can do, though, if you have your ultimate up, is that you can end by brute forcing, because it keeps everything alive, including minions. So, sometimes you can cheese end if your ultimate is up by forcing all the minions to not die, so the enemy team can't clear it, and then if the enemy team can't clear it, then you kill turrets quickly, because turrets get very, very strong if you try to kill them without minions. So it's quite broken, making it so minions cannot die. Dude, I have 3,000 gold again. This is, like, not a good fight. We should just leave. You guys overextended for bot lane turret, and I think that we just give it. Oh my god, bro. Okay, I'm here, whatever. What? The Vayne! The Vayne saved me! Damn, my attack range feels nice. And my ultimate's coming up, too. Dude, I really have 4,000 gold right now. They're gonna FF after that, no? Let's just do the dragon, even though I wanted to just go get my mark. Maybe we can do both. We can't back yet. I know we have 4,000 gold, but I mean, that's... In the grand picture, I think that it's more important to get that mark. I don't know why I activated my W there. That was completely grief. Your W also is a fleet footwork. It heals you. They have to be frustrated that I'm just taking their stuff, by the way. Like, I've been just, like, in her jungle, just taking everything and not even... I'm just living in enemy jungle, never going back into my own. We have 7 marks, so that means that our attack range increased again. Dude, oh my god, I am so fed. Can I showcase how OP Kindred is if you get fed on her? Can I show you guys how much damage I'm going to be dealing now? Just with auto attacks, by the way. Just consider Kindred the, like, 80 carry of the jungle. You can play her differently, though. You can build her bruiser as well if you really want to, but... It's honestly more fun to play her as an 80 carry. No, my teammate. Oh, there's another mark up there. Can we even go for it, though? Is it too risky? Probably too risky. Crowd control is the most dangerous part of the game right now, for me. I'm gonna maybe walk into Camille. Never mind, Camille's, like, somewhere else. There's a Vayne here for some reason. This is my jungle now. There's no way that Vayne's just sitting in this brush, right? I was about to say. Just looking at the map, seeing what my team is up to. I don't want to give the 1k, obviously. I was hoping that maybe they would initiate on my teammates there, and then I would show up and, like, counter them. Doesn't look like that's gonna happen, though. If I put down my W, you can actually see how much damage it does. 219 per auto. I mean, per, like, hit of the wolf. Also, I just crit that guy for, like, a lot. See how I just killed him straight up and didn't even ulti? I just walked at him, just pressed auto attack E, and he just does. Like, it's so ridiculous. Where does an ulti here to keep myself alive? I'm super dead here. Oh wait, maybe not. Oh my god, 800 crit. The reason why I didn't die is I tried to flash away from the last Camille Q to not kill me, and that was Kindred. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I don't think that I necessarily played Kindred out of my mind, but she's like straightforward, but she is one of those characters where her skill cap is really high because you have so many options. You can hop over walls to invade, you can like play different ways with your abilities, even though you're just playing for auto attacks, and it's just very convenient. Well played, everybody. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like in the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You can see my damage dealt was not really that insane, but that's because I just was not joining enough fights, I think. I still did my job, I guess. So, see you guys, bye.